in the bottom right, first and foremost, we do have Platinum Heroes Vindicta. And in the top left, it is SHIN. Plop. So, proper TVZ action here. I'm making some depots here. Let's cast everything that's on the stream. And the Zerg's collecting minerals. He's making an overload. Oh my god, he has 2 lava. And there you go. This is the first StarCraft Brood War cast I ever heard online. It was like World Cyber Games 2001 or something, or 2002 or something, you know. It was terrible. The guy didn't know what he was talking about. He was getting so excited about workers mining minerals. Crazy stuff. Just talking about what he was seeing, not about strategies, nothing. Okay, so let's have a look actually at the game. We do have a... was this a gas first? Not 100% sure actually. Might have been. But yeah, we'll see in a moment here. This is a standard opening for SHIN, I wanted to say, but now he skips the gas. Gonna go into super fast third base, it seems. And only a spawning pool with a lot of queens behind this. Reaper expand here for Vindicta. And yeah, this was a barracks gas, so super standard. There we go. Fast third base. This is kind of a cool adjustment. I really like to see it. SHIN has always been playing a little bit of his own brand of Zerg, which I really like. It might not be the super optimized way to play, but it is optimizing in different kind of ways. So like it's not like the best all around, but it does give him some edges where other Zergs just play a little bit more safe. He plays a tiny bit risky and I like it. Getting the 2 queens now. Gonna skip speed all along for now. No gas being mined whatsoever. It's gonna go into 6 links though. And yeah, Reaper on the way. He knows, he's seen it with the Overlord. Reaper's almost there. And links. Boom, perfect time. Try and defend this one. Let's just stay on creep here. Already taken a lot of damage on the first one. So if you make 6 links, you kind of expect to lose 2. If you can keep all of them alive, that's great. But if you lose 2, you're like, meh, it's still fine. He's keeping all of them alive so far. Yeah, good micro here by SHIN. Definitely not underestimating that Reaper threat. And yeah, second queen in position here. Cancelling the heal. A natural base being set up here. And done for Vindicta. Starport and Hellion transition. So Hellion Banshee. No third base though. As we see double gas being pumped here. Might be a later third with this one. We're gonna see. Interesting. I mean, you can still just go ahead and get Stim, get a second barracks. We'll see what his plans are and then go into 2-1-1 basically. I kind of expect this to be, yeah, there we see. Gonna be a Banshee opening. Maybe it's a Raven. I love to see a Raven, but I think it's gotta be a Banshee. There you go. Banshee. Now going in with the Reaper at the same time as poking into front with the Hellions there. It's just losing the Reaper, but he will see there is no gas yet. I mean, this is the actual gas being taken. No gas in the main. You'll identify these 2 gases as well. He did not get a glimpse at the natural. He only knows about this. Avathor, man. On Terran, that's a weird one. We'll let it slide for now. He has a lot of Hellions actually. He's sitting at 6 Hellions. I wonder if he's gonna try to make a Halberd push with Stim as his follow-up. But there we go, third base. Just a little bit delayed after the units are out. Trying to make something happen with the 3 Hellion run in here. Trying to get some one-shots on those drones here. Gonna get 2. You want to keep those Hellions alive? Can all of them get away? Yes, and then it's totally worth it. Some good plays here by Vindicta. Good harassment. Love to see him repair those. And yeah, I think he's already moving in SCV in position, even a couple. Those guys fixed up here. sitting in auto repair. I love it. And the Banshee it's at home. Those Banshees, they're just gonna deflect these roaches here. They're slow roaches. I mean, this is just like a poke to see, hey man, do you have Banshees? Or is there actually, are you playing super risky? And this is like an honesty check. Yeah, Vindicta has the Banshees, so SHIN is just gonna lose a couple of roaches. It's not too big of a deal. Of course, you don't really want to lose ever anything for free, but I mean, it's fine. You're not gonna die because of this. Banshee's coming in now, but Queens are very well positioned here. We do have some Spores also monitoring everything, and an Overseer coming along with those Banshees, so no damage dealt whatsoever from the intended damage. And the double evolution chamber all the way here now. Trying to catch up on those upgrades here. Double upgrade, of course, already going strong for Vindicta, and he still has a ton of Hellions here. I wonder, just at this point, throw down a armory and try to make something work. It's a depot for now. Gonna run in with the Hellions and everything's out of position. Oh my god, SHIN getting blindsided by this one. Oh my god, and a late reaction. He's gonna lose so many workers. Gonna kill 7 already. Oh, another, only 1 died there. Wow, I thought this would have been way more. It's gonna get the block off, but there's still room to maneuver here for those Hellions. Still 3 do one-shot a drone. Only 2 remaining. Can you get 1 more shot? 1 more shot. Oh, 1 more shot is always all you need. 9 drones. For what, 6 to 8? 8 Hellions, I think? 6 Hellion. It's okay. I think you can make it. You can make that play and say like, yeah, this was good enough. It doesn't really, it never really feels good to throw away units. If you like essentially have so strong harassment units there, and then also for map control, and you just sacrifice them in for drones, it never feels good. But I think he paid at least for themselves. They're not that great anyways anymore. So, but I always like them to be as halberds in a push later on, just because they do tank some Banes. And that can keep your Marines alive. There's no armory yet, huh? Definitely a little bit of a mistake here. You need to start that 2-2. Vindicta. There we go, armory, yeah. That's a little bit late. +1. 1-1 did just finish. And this is gonna give SHIN some time to catch up in upgrades. SHIN is looking great though at home. He's going into Hive, he has the Infestation Pit already done, he's getting Baneling speed, he's sitting at nice and tight at 5 bases here in just a moment. This one's gonna finish in a little bit. His creep is looking good, it's proceeding into the south very, very nicely. The north is not looking that great, but he's just getting started there. And a couple of medivacs trying to go into the main base, and this is a route that was not that visible. For Zerg players, still SHIN is gonna be in position to react. And Ultraless Cavern, wow. So 3 Vipers and Ultra Cavern. I mean, he's playing a Lingbane style, so that makes kind of sense. But it's very early Ultra Cavern. Base is gonna finish up, Marines are gonna move in here. Banshee's picking away at those roaches from the south, coming in now. The north. Yeah, that wasn't beautiful. But meanwhile, we do have a group of cleaners, basically, trying to remove that creep from the map here in the south. This is a strong position, but it feels like this is a little bit light on Marines. Definitely needs to reinforce this. Meanwhile, he's dropping into the main base. If you can kill the Ultraless Cavern, that would be a great reset on the timing here. Beautiful stuff. Gets that cavern, gets out into the medevacs. He's gonna boost away here. Try to drop the base in this 5th base, and this is completely naked right now. Drop here. Drop here. Ah, meanwhile, the big cloudy stuff and thing and area is happening here. Mountains are cloudy when it rains. So now those mountains, the high ground was completely denied here. Oh my god, he did not drop out here. That's so unfortunate. If he would have dropped immediately into that location, he could have done so much damage there. Fortunately, did not do that. It's gonna snipe one of those Vipers here. It's gonna reposition the tank. I think that's a great move here. Those Marines still standing strong here, trying to fight and hold the line, but everything's starting to fall apart here. It's gonna get that tank with some bites. Baneling's coming in to reinforce here, and just before the first Bane hits, he's gonna pick up and run between his, with a tail between his legs. But now where's the reinforcements here? Vindicta, you need to set up a defensive position. Did he get pushed back too strong now? Some nice snipes on those Banes are gonna keep him safe for now. Getting those tanks set up. Man, that was a sequence. That was a very good sequence for both players, kind of. So, first of all, Vindicta didn't drop into the main, resetting that Ultralisk tech. And then if he would have dropped here and just killed all of the workers and gotten the base, man, that would have been the sickest play of the game. What is this Liberator doing there? But yeah, SHIN just seesawed everything so far back. He took such a good fight there. Eventually against Vindicta. He had so much stuff. And now he pushed him back almost to the limit there. Vindicta managed to stabilize, but what is he... I mean, look at this. He has no fourth base. Parking a Liberator over a Spore is not really what you love to see here. Second Liberator. Only had a little bit of misrally happening. And yeah, this is a funny interaction now. Who will win this? The first loser is gonna be the Creep Tumor. We do have a drop going on at the same time here. Ooh, those Marines just dodged a bullet. Viper's gonna stay alive. Oh, can he snipe the last one? He did lose a couple, which reduces the firepower too much here. Just enough reinforcements coming in as well from SHIN to take that fight again. And Hatchery in the bottoms left here with the gold mineral base. Yeah, fourth base finally being approached here from our Terran player, but look at the growth of SHIN. He is sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases. 7 bases. And he can even lose 2 and still be fine. He's going into Aspire, he's going into Adrenal Glands, he's going into Burrow, he's going into Overload Speed, he can do Overload Drops, he's gonna crush this army, he's gonna crush this base. Actually, this is not a good fight for him. And Vindicta is such a strong defensive position, he's gonna not lose the... keep the base alive. He did keep all of the SCVs alive, so it was a good defensive fight here. And definitely an overextension from SHIN. But SHIN has so much money. He can do this for days. And if he kills the base once or twice, it's gotta be worth it. This is gonna be nice though, sneaking out a drop here to the south. Static defense is not up yet. A few spines and the Spawn on the way. Spawn is finishing in time, but the spines are not there. And the drop is gonna start. Oh, a little bit unfortunate. Could have dropped way more Marines here than he actually did. And now Ultra's coming in for the defense. Ultra defense is pretty good against drops. Like, Marine drops are so bad against Ultras, man. It's crazy. Even losing that medevac. Liberator setting up here into that, I don't know, base number 7 or something, and base number 6, and he's dropping base number 8. This drop could do something. I mean, it's some nice stuff here. We see from Vindicta doing a lot of damage, actually killing 15 drones across the board. He loses the first Liberator here, second Liberator does reposition, and the drop is still alive on the bottom here, trying to get some extra damage. This one's trying to get killed by Biles. It's definitely a mini game going on there who can have more intention. Losing those Marines though is a little bit unfortunate. And oh, Ghost in the front is not what you love to see. He's gonna pick up a couple though, loses first one of them. And he needs to kind of position into his third base here. And there he has a small ramp, which is just so defendable. And if you want to push into this location here in the bottom, as Vindicta, you definitely need to set up this base for yourself. Or you just say, scrap, you can have the gold, and we're gonna fight about the top bases here. But then you want to start and mine out that base in the bottom as soon as possible. So let's have a look at what SHIN is doing. He's still roaming with an Ultralisk army here. He's making a lot of plays with... trying to defend his drones here. And everywhere, setting up some static defenses. Yes, this is a nice Liberator, actually getting a lot of kills. A small poke to the north, but already forces in position here. So many Banelings, man. What are we looking at? 30? 40 Banelings almost. My god. SHIN loves those Banelings. Yeah, he got all of those Liberators. He also killed the one that was harassing this base. He's still looking at 74 drones, which is more than enough. He was working with 90 drones for a little bit there. Ah, that could have been such a great catch there on the Viper, actually. Small drop here to the south is gonna get cleaned. And yeah, this base is in peril. This is 50 SCVs getting rallied to this base. What are you doing, Vindicta? That's way too many SCVs. Oh my god. Why do you rally every SCV down here? I think I think something happened. I think he might have lifted or something. Oh my god, and everything. Oh my god, I think he lifted all the orbitals. And now everything, his complete economy is completely messed up. He lifted all buildings, all command centers, and then he grabbed all idle workers, which were all of them basically during that time, and sent them all to that base. Oh my god. That was such a big misclick. We saw 56 SCVs oversaturation in this base for a second here. Oh, I love it. Setting up bunkers actually. So he's really solidifying this position. And yeah, you can do this, man. Setting up bunkers, getting a nuke. Great stuff here. He has a bunker. He even has extra space in his bunkers now. Oh, these guys are working from the outside here. This one as well. Oh no, he's actually rotating into the minerals, I hope. No. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Should fix this up here. And yeah, SHIN is gonna come in here. He's gonna try and obliterate this position before it gets set up. Probably there's 26 SCVs on this mineral line. So if he loses this orbital and all the SCVs, that's a big blow to the economy of Vindicta. And still, he's kind of dealing with the north side, but the south got obliterated, and now he's starting to deal with the rest here. But yeah. I mean, he still holds the position, but he loses the base, he loses another 10 SCVs, at least he didn't lose 20. I was a fat kid, thank God for the replacement weeklies. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for the sub. I agree. Dave Tester managed to set that one up, these replacement weeklies, and yeah, been loving it so far. This is gonna at least run for 1 month again. So, oh yeah, he tried to burrow the drones. Okay, meanwhile, we do have a big engage here in the south, actually. Shelling away at the Terran army. We do see the nuke finally starting, making its approach. He is actually inside a spore. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We do have a drop in the north here, trying to snipe this base. 4 Marauders can actually make the job happen. My god, SHIN is so greedy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, SHIN. Oh, wow! 30 HP and it still lives. Can't believe it. Vindicta getting a little bit unlucky. The SHIN coming in clutch there. And what a great game here between these two already. So close in value. It's amazing. It's like 300 minerals or something. If he kills that base, it's basically the same value. My god. What a great game. Let's have a look at the units that have been lost and been fighting. One Ultralist Cavern, the famous one that died for the timing actually. Granting some extra room for Vindicta there. Get a push going. 7 goes. Not too many tech units have been falling yet. A lot of low tier units. 270 Lizurglings and 140 Marines. Been going ahead. You should definitely throw down a transfuse on this one. This base is so greedy, man. It's gonna see this now with the Medivacs. It's gonna see this. Imagine like your 5th base or 6th base position, and you're about to like, alright, let's go ahead and take it, and then it's already the hatchery done. He's even going in with a queen over here. And yeah, can he even kill it? I mean, he's gonna snipe the hatchery, but can he solidify this position? Meanwhile, we do have the main push coming in here in the bottom again. And this orbital, this is the natural orbital. It's just gonna get killed. 2 in 1 strike. SHIN is gonna take the game, take the map. Beautiful stuff here displayed from both players. There we go. Next map's gonna be Alkewan. Have a quick look at the bracket. We do have Lunacy did win over Quanta. And is waiting to fight against Byan. Shameless is waiting to fight against Rebellion or Dolan. Then is playing Vindicta right now. Estrella is playing Neuro, and Mute is playing Pig. And I hate to say this, but I have hopes I have hopes for Pig, Tate Estrella, and get humiliated. Oh my god, I can't speak. Humiliated. Oh, how do you say this word? Humiliated? Humiliate? Is that the one? Alright, in the bottom left it is Vindicta, in the top right is SHIN. I need to Google this now. Humiliate. There we go. I was doing all wrong. I can't. For some reason it just won't. My brain just says no. Like when the computer says no. Humiliate. There we go. I finally made it without reading it. Ah! The brain lag. It ended. Yeah, so that's what I want to see. Just because Estrella did do some crazy stuff against Pig. In the past, I've seen like him dropping a probe and making cannons from a warp prism. It was so amazing. And it succeeded. Thank you so much, I was a fat kid. Oh my god, yeah. Humiliate. For some reason my brain was completely lagging out. That's what you get for not being a native, I guess. Okay, so Vindicta, what are you gonna do? So, last game it was a little bit of a middle of the road, super safe kind of opening into a 3cc setup. And then the push, it wasn't that bad, but there were already Vipers out. I mean, he had like 5 tanks, right? That's a serious force, and he had a great position. But in the end, those 3 Vipers were just enough to throw down enough blinding clouds to completely take the tanks out of the equation for the actual engagement. And then, well, those anchors being gone there for so long really managed SHIN to actually take that fight and snowball into his own good position there, basically. But until that point, there was a lot of good things, a lot of redeeming things happening here for Vindicta. So maybe he can make something happen a little bit earlier. He did great with the Hellions. He ran in 6 Hellions, remember, he got 9 drones. It was a good move. Almost got like a little bit more even, but yeah. He did do good with the Reaper in the beginning. This is a little bit of a different opening this time from SHIN. Remember, he went gasless in the last game. This game, he's going into a speed opening, a very normal opening. So this might be adjustment to the map. Of course, a 3-base setup is very, very defendable. Oh. Dodging that grenade, man. The drone, it doesn't care. So yeah, Golden Wall, or Golden Aura I should say, definitely is super easy to defend your 3 bases. Man, what are you doing there? Bugging out on those minerals. I think that's why SHIN went into a gasless 3-base setup, to get those 3 bases up as soon as possible. And yeah, this is gonna be a very early Roach Warren. Alright, SHIN, what are you cooking? He might just go for his own all-in. This might be a Queen Walk. He does not have too many queens though, it's 4 queens. Yeah, he might just walk across with like those 4 queens and bring roaches and then reinforce with lynx. There's no wall, he doesn't know about this. Oh, this is a Viking. That's not what you want to see in this situation. I mean, I hope Vindicta can scout that this is a Roach Warren. Oh, the Reaper's gonna see it! Oh, he sees it! Cancel the Viking. Cancel it, make a Banshee. It's gonna throw down bunkers for now. Wait, where are those aliens? They made it into the main base, there we go, I was looking for them. Only 2 though, so not one-shotting here. And he's gonna lose us, of course, he sees everything that's going on. He's making Marauders, he's making 3 bunkers, he's making Stim, he should... Oh, he's actually... Wow. He's confident. So he's not making a Tech Lab, he's not making a Banshee, he's gonna go ahead and make a Liberator, huh? And yeah, it's smart. SHIN is not committing. I mean, imagine these 300 minerals, they could have been 2 barracks, right? Extra production, basically. could have been to E-base. He says like, alright, I can't kill you. I know you've scouted this. You're good enough to not die if you see what is coming. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play greedy from now on. And try to catch up. And yeah, it's beautiful. He saw this with the Overlord, of course, which just got killed off a little earlier. But he knows there's the bunkers. If you check the vision, he sees there's bunkers. He only sees 2 and made that call. But it's a good call. It's a great call. Liberator being set up here. Viking coming in from the different angle. It's gonna find a spore, fortunately for him. Going to go into the main base actually. Gonna poke overlords, yeah. I don't know, man. Gonna stand here for now. Oh, he's gonna lose it. Yeah, it's done. You can't get it out. So, Liberator coming in from the other. Well, I mean, and now it's also scouted. SHIN sees everything. I think he just killed the Viking as well with the queen there. And now Liberator coming in here. Shoot a queen. Please focus on drones. I mean, he gets a queen. Okay. At least he got something. But yeah, beautiful defense here from SHIN. Just making a tiny mistake, not transfusing the queen. Hellions again. Okay, another group of Hellions. That's a little bit unusual. A second Hellion follow-up here. And of course he can still keep those for a Hellbent push if he wants to. Should start up that armory any second now. Gonna sell some bunkers here. SHIN is gonna go ahead and fully saturate this gold if Vindicta kind of catches a glimpse of this. A glimpse! He could have killed so many workers here, but unfortunately he's not gonna find the base. Beautiful roach here, holding that tower. 1-1 about to be done. Of course the lair is finished. Let's see what Ragnarok's plan, sorry, SHIN's plan is gonna be here. He's making another swell of overlords. Should push him about to be max supply here. And then, well, he's about to max out as well. So maybe it's gonna be the 1-1 Roach Ravager push. What we're looking at here. He's playing this with 5 bases though, but no extra tech behind this for now. And yeah, it's already hitting. The Hellions are out of position. What is he going to do? So it seems like he's going to try and use those for harassment. We do have a lot of tanks here. Oh, can he save the tank? No. The Hellions going in here now for the assassination. Oh my god, those Hellions were stuck a little bit there. Only killing 2 drones. That's not what you're looking for. Or 6 Hellions. Nah. Definitely not what he was looking for. Okay, let's have a look if we can find the armory. It's not here. It's not here. Again, the armory. Big mistake here. Another big mistake for a blue Terran player. Trying to push the issue now with 1-1. Had those 2 Liberators sieged up beautifully to snipe for the slingshot from those Ravagers. A little bit unfortunate positioning here. There's a couple tanks now here to anchor and they're doing great, but I mean, he's eventually gonna fall apart. SHIN is doing this beautifully, engaging in and pulling out again, engaging in, pulling out again whenever he has those Ravager bites off cooldown, and now he's gonna snowball eventually because of all of the anchor points are gone. There's only 1 siege tank left behind this here. And yeah, honestly, if you don't pull SUVs with this, why don't you get 2-2? Why don't you try to go further and tech? This is gonna be a GG. SHIN is gonna take the game, take the series, and I like the first map better.